Welcome back. Losing weight and getting fit is one of the most popular New Year's resolutions, but admittedly, it can be a little bit hard too. David Modderman, a certified fitness and nutrition coach, plus personal
trainer.
I forgot that word. Is here with his top 5 weight loss secrets. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having me again.
These are really good because this is about the time where you start trying to kind of figure it out, to make all these things work. You want to lose weight, you want to get in better shape, but you're kind of stuck as to kind of how to make it all work. So today we're talking about the top 5 weight loss secrets.
These may not be secrets to everybody, but they're secrets to me because I think most people don't always apply them. They're not something you're to find in some remote book, but I mean it's going to be something that people don't always follow, even though maybe it's some common sense for others like trainers or people that are into fitness.
Now the first one you've got in here is try to eliminate, oh this hurts me, or reduce sugar in your nutrition plan.
Right.
Yeah.
Sugar, unfortunately, is a very favorite thing for most people who love sweets.
Yes.
But it's one of those things that if our goal is fat loss, it's probably the worst thing we can have.
Now, should you do something like if you have, like your average amount of sugar in your diet, is one of those things where you completely cut it out, or do you sort of wean yourself off?
Biggest thing is probably cutting out the white flours, the sugars that are more unnatural. The fruits have sugars, but we're trying to keep those more in our diet. The problem with sugar is it hurts our fat loss chances because without sugar, or with sugar in our system, our body cannot burn fat efficiently.
Okay.
So if our blood sugar is either high or low, the only way to burn fat efficiently throughout the day is actually have blood sugar stabilized.
So right in the middle there.
Right. And how do you do that is by eating correctly. Balanced meals, frequent meals.
Frequent meals. That's another thing that you were really big on too. Like a lot of people think like I have to diet so I can only have 3 pieces of lettuce 1 time a day.
Right.
But it's like it's the opposite. Like eat more.
Eat more because it's going to control and stabilize your blood sugar levels, to give you more energy throughout the day, and it's also going to give you a way to fit those meals in. So.
Okay. Now, try to build as much muscle as possible. I go in starting with like that, but I never look like Arnold Schwarzenegger when I'm done.
That's a scary thing for some people. They don't want to build muscle because they don't want to get bulky, they don't want to get big. But muscle is your fat-burning engine.
Yes.
Without it, you're not going to be able to burn fat.
Right.
1 pound of muscle, you can actually burn 50 more calories in if you didn't have it.
And does muscle building kind of help you allow to be burning fat throughout the day?
Exactly.
Like longer? Okay.
Muscle is your metabolism. Without it, they're linked together. I mean, metabolism in simple terms is the speed in which you burn through food. So the more muscle we have, the more food we can burn through efficiently. The more fat we can burn when we sleep. We can burn fat when we sleep, maybe not like we are when we're exercising,
like that,
but we can burn more calories throughout the day. So muscle is our fat-burning engine. We need it to burn fat.
Now this is another one that I want to try this year. Perform short, intense aerobic exercise, not just like long, slow. Like so, if I'm downstairs on my treadmill, what do I do?
Well, I mean, it doesn't mean you have to necessarily run. Some people think, oh, I have to run, right? But even if you're walking at an intense pace, walking on an incline, intensity is going to be different for each person. For me, it might be a sprint. For you, maybe it's walking on an incline at 4 miles an hour. So make it intense for you because by doing it intensely, you're more focused. You're burning more calories during and probably more calories after. You get that afterburn effect. That's what people don't realize. Walking slow, you don't get that same effect after exercise. It sort of stops.
So if you do that, you jump on the treadmill real fast or you walk really fast, what do you do when you, like in between that? Do you then go and like do weights a little bit or like do some
You can do intervals. You can go alternate between weights and cardio. That's fine as well. It doesn't mean you have to do intensity every single day, because sometimes it can be tough on your body, but at least 2 or 3 times a week is what we're looking for. Changing the intensity, going harder, and not always just longer.
Now the last one is apply a sound and proven system to weight loss and then follow through with it. I mean, those are probably the hardest things, a sound system.
Right.
Because you kind of go in it wanting to do all these things, but you don't know, and then of course follow through with it.
Right. Because most people, they do one thing, like I said. I think I was on the show last week and I said the same thing. You want to do 3 things. You want to focus on good weight training, good cardiovascular, and good nutrition. You can't just do it by doing one thing. It's a good balanced routine. You need to believe it's going to work. You need to follow a proven strategy and probably all those things in the right amounts. That's going to be very important.
All right, some very good tips. All right. Well, we only had time for 5 of David's weight loss secrets, but if you email him after the show, he's going to send you his top 10 weight loss secrets. You can reach him at David Modderman david@davidmodderman.com. We've also got that email plus a link to his website online at the Take 5 homepage. All right, ladies, if you are ready